Hit me up, little shawty, hit me up. Hit me up, little shawty, hit me up. Hit me up, little shawty, hit me up. Hit me up, little shawty, hit me up.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's going on?
Not much. Not much. We are live. Well, not live. We pre-recorded with another episode of Beats and Bitz podcast. Let me find this remote right quick. Like we, as I'm moving and grooving right now, I'm getting ready to head out to Dragon Con. So this is why you ain't lying and Beats and Bits is pre-recorded this week. Serizaku, I thank you, and Hayes, I thank you for jumping in the pocket, and we doing these back to back.
No
I'm
problem.
in the middle of I'm doing laundry. I'm finna pull the suitcase out. We finna get everything together. We getting ready to start. We're gonna shoot our first. We did the first episode of Love Blurs, the podcast, but we're gonna start. We're gonna have our first vlog. Um, I don't know how we gonna do it. If we're gonna have a couple of series of vlogs and everything. So that's going on. I started my road to Master Duel series. So apparently, we can start off with that. Master Duel is gonna start off with 10,000 cards.
Okay, that's a good number.
And I don't know. They basically said that it's gonna be some in-game purchases. We already know that,
That's
and
gonna be
it's gonna be
valid.
some events. So I don't know. Are they gonna do it like Magic, where you get 5 decks in the beginning? You go through the tutorial, you get 5 decks during the beginning, which would make sense because it would take us all the way from the beginning to right now. Um, they haven't gave us a release date. They did say 2021. So, how do you feel about Master Duel? Because they're gonna have Rush Duel or Speed Duel as well. Which actually no, I don't know if they're gonna do, and I know overseas they're gonna do speed because we got Duel Links, which is basically speed duel anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel, Sarazaku, about Master Duel and like I ain't gonna say controversy, but people got general concerns about how they gonna roll this game out.
I mean, it's not gonna be like how it was with the Game Boy, how they used to be able to do it, because you
Hmm.
can't do that no more. Where you only get up to X set of cards. That's not gonna cut it anymore. So yeah, I mean, you
Hmm.
could do this long term if like same day new what's the name structure deck, new booster pack comes out, you can get new cards. I don't see a problem with that, right?
Hmm.
Now my only concern is, do I have to pay with in game currency, or do I got to pay with actual physical money? Can I
I
put
think
my
it'll.
cards in off the numbers off them cards, or how we doing this? I just want to see that.
Magic kind of is in-game currency. You can earn some of it. You can buy some because I think they're gonna make it to be where you don't have to buy some. And if they make it to be where Magic actually did what they did their first set where it's cross like Pokemon. So I can see where if you have the cards and you can put the card codes in like they did before on the Game Boy, you can get those. I mean, it's a couple different ways they can do it. They can do it like Magic, where they you buy a structure deck, you get the you get the cards. You just put a little code in. Okay, I got the new Cyber Strike structure deck. I get that code. Boom,
Hmm.
we done. If I get the tens, okay, I get like I'm gonna get Yugi and Kaiba stuff. Maximum gold, I get 3 packs of maximum gold. I get 3 packs of maximum gold. Now single packs, you won't get a code, but that's kind of how they have to. I foresee them having to have to do it. You know,
Definitely.
if they want to make it viable, because I mean, but I think they're gonna just copy and paste um, Magic Arena, and they're gonna
Which
do it
isn't a
like
bad
that
idea.
because I don't mind spend because I mean I'm already doing it with Fortnite. which I'm slowing
Yeah.
down with Fortnite. So so yeah,
I
you
mean,
know what
don't
I'm
get me
saying.
wrong. Like, it's a thing. Trust me. Like, I'm looking forward to Master Duel, but also I'm like, I hope that they put like a little story mode in there where I can just play against the computer or something like that. I don't know.
Hmm. Exactly. And shout out to I'm over here with Mama Killzone. Shout out to Mama Killzone. Now I'm gonna do this slow, but Matt knows how I know. If I don't take this play right now, yeah, probably we're gonna have to end the show. Matt gonna have to come on back on here and say, yeah, like at the Oscars, yeah, it was a hell of a run.
Yeah.
See, he ain't even laughing how I'm
I'm like,
laughing,
man,
but
like I tell you,
ain't nothing
it's
funny.
good food, man. I'm like, if it ain't on the plate, it can wait.
Yeah. So Kanye album,
Yeah.
I go. I'm gonna let you go first.
It for all the delays, all the hype, all of that, it was mid. It wasn't bad, but it's like for all that delays, all that hype of the album, I'm bringing it out. No, I'm not bringing it out. I'm bringing it out. No, I'm not bringing it out. It it's alright. It doesn't.
Hmm.
It doesn't. You know, Jesus is King was a better album, but that was that. That's just that one. So, but still, it just the hype was up here. The album is about here.
Hmm.
So it's not bad, but it's just that it don't set my world on fire.
Yeah. Basically, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I feel with the album. Be honest, I like Jesus King a little bit better. I like the vibe of the songs. And I'm be honest with you, I'm only halfway through.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but from what I heard so far, I like. But I'm with Serizaku. The hype doesn't match my expectations.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. And that's not just with Kanye, but that's with anything. I feel like he found the right balance between like the people who really didn't jump on Jesus is King because it was more of a gospel
Mm-hmm.
album, whereas this is kind of in the middle. This is the same beat. This is like we went from Bizzle, Willie Moore Jr., type album to a Lecrae KB type of album where it's still kind of got that. It's got the features. It's got the production of what everybody else is doing, which I am more so I like the old school feel, the old
Mm-hmm.
school Christian hip hop feel, the flame, the Jasons, the thistles, the bizzles. I still like the Mary Marys, the Willie Moore Juniors, the Fred Hamptons, the Kirk Frank. Like I like that more so than I like the Lecrae's and stuff like that because it I feel like when you trying to get like it has to be a perfect balance. And I feel like he struck that balance, but at the same time it's kind of like it kind of gets lost in translation sometimes. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So um Soldier Boy got mad that he got left off of look, he ain't gonna be denied, Sir Zaku. But it's
I
just like
know.
he know how to go viral. Like, but this time he was telling the truth. Kanye hit him up. He was just minding his own business, being Soldier Boy. You know, singing, doing his song. They was making the clap for him. He in the crib bouncing around, girls all around, money getting counted, weed getting smoked. Woo! Kanye. He's like, yeah, what's up, bro? Oh, yeah, you a genius. Woo, woo. So Kanye hit him up and said,
Mm-hmm.
yo, come to the studio. Had him lay something down. Kanye didn't calm down since him and Chance the Rapper. That video of him getting out, and he started calming down on folks because Kanye is known to spaz out on people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he probably let Soulja Boy rock, knowing Soulja Boy he ain't gonna do like Chance. He gonna fight. Soulja Boy gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? And you don't need that. You don't need that getting out. You don't need that getting leaking and tuning for Soulja Boy. It's like two egos crashing it. But this Kanye has a history of letting Soulja Boy off of songs. He was supposed to be on RoboCop, on Yeezus. He was supposed to be on.
I mean, Kanye is known for this, but yeah. So like,
He gotta stop doing that.
It's not all undeserved, but I mean, come on, man. Like, you can't be like, I want to work with you, and then I'm gonna leave you off of it.
Yeah, you can't keep doing that. Like, you can't. Kanye. I'm unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take Soulja Boy's side.
That's like hiring somebody and then be like, yeah, I like your demo work, but I don't want to use it.
Exactly. And then Chris Brown, he did the same thing with Chris Brown too, which
Yeah,
you know,
this
I don't
man,
know.
I don't know. Like he got to quit doing that though, but like because that just makes you seem like kind of scummy.
Facts. Facts. You can't keep doing it.
Yeah,
You can't keep being an Indian giver and
pretty much.
wasting folks' time.
Yeah.
This is like a girl. You go out to a girl house, right? Or you go out and kick with a girl, and the girl say, "We finna, lay up, or we finna be serious, or we finna whatever."
Mm-hmm.
But she don't ever do it. It's the
Yeah,
same thing.
yeah. They do that shit one time, and that's like biggity bounce. We don't play
Mm-hmm.
that. We don't have time for that. That's that. Fucking high school bullshit. I'm like, I ain't 12 no more.
Too old for that now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, we too
like
old for that now.
we either serious or we fucking not. Like, if you want to do that high school shit, go hang around outside the high school then. Find you somebody else is gonna play a bunch of games with you. Because a whole lot of us men, we ain't finna play that.
Nope.
We either
And Soulja Boy
gonna be
shouldn't.
serious or we not.
And Soulja Boy should have let Kanye play with him like that because he been letting it
I
rock. And I think that
I
it
would
was.
anything with Kanye. I'm like, no, I'm getting that in writing, bro.
Yep. And I need the payment.
Yeah. Like if you can't do that, then
I
don't
need it
call
on.
me.
Exactly.
Because I'm like, you're not gonna stiff me for work I done did and not pay me for.
Yeah. Then Drake, on Hack Sports Center. I know you saw that. He hacked
Yeah, I
Sports Center.
did. Yeah, I saw that. I was kind of like, oh wow, they doing this. All right. But
It was because Kanye. No, go
sports
ahead.
didn't need all the stuff they need right now because ain't nobody for real watching that.
Yeah, it's kind of getting bad because I heard all people. We gonna get to that in a second too. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was funny that he kind of took over like the Joker, because he put the Joker in the Kanye put the Joker in the text, but he took the TV station over like the Joker.
Yep.
So he ain't playing. And then he put the cover art was like 9 pregnant women, and it's supposed to have been out in January, but it's coming out in September. So I kind of got it. So that's the cover art. You're gonna probably put a explicit sticker on there. And
Definitely.
so I think he got like a song called "Too Sexy" with Young Thug, and I think Lil Baby might be on it too. But we'll see. Lil Durk, I think "Laugh Not Cry Later" is gonna be on there. So hopefully we'll get the full version of that. Because he's supposed to have a longer verse. I don't know. I'm kind of the same boat with Kanye. My hype level is all the way up here.
And then when it finally came out, after delay, after I'm gonna bring it out, and then I'm not. By the time it finally came out, I was like, "This is mid. This is mid as fuck. This is middle of the pack." So
Um,
it's not bad, but it's like you had more hype. I had more hype going into this
it's not
album than
amazing.
anything. It don't blow my
Do
socks
you,
off. It don't set the world on fire. It's alright.
do you think we need to go back to a world where we just drop? Because remember back in the day, like
Either
I
your
remember.
either your music dropped or it fucking didn't. And uh, yeah, we need to kind of go back to that because it's like when these artists do the shit like how Kanye did. It's like yeah, that album it wasn't that good. It was good, but it wasn't that good.
Hmm.
And that's just how I honestly feel about it.
Like, because I remember like the most you would get is you'll get a VHS tape and
Hmm.
you'll see a preview on there, and then you'll get hype, or you'll get the teaser trailer,
Yeah,
like, and then right when the movie came out, that's when you got the theatrical trailer.
like that's my thing. Also, with a lot of movies, especially a lot of these newer movies, if it's a movie with Tiffany Haddish, I done seen the trailer. I done seen all the funny shit in the movie. I see a Kevin Hart movie.
Basically,
All right, most of the funny
you
shit
done
was in the
seen
damn
all the funny
trailer,
stuff in the movie.
and it's like, and with
Well, you
like
know what, Kevin?
Kevin's getting better
Uh,
about it,
yeah, that's what I was just getting ready to say.
but
You
like
read my
Tiffany
mind.
Haddish is like that's just Tuesday. Like, all right, I done seen that shit, and it's like, but especially with the Marvel movies, it's like a lot of the cool shit is already in the damn trailer. Like, I saw the Shang-Chi trailer, and I done seen Fin Fang Foom, and I'm like, really? Why the fuck would y'all put that in the trailer? Like, why?
Abomination shouldn't even been in the trailer for real.
Abomination should have been in the trailer. It's like, oh, the
I'm
fact
gonna go
that
see it though.
it's like, oh, you already have shown Shang-Chi already having all 10 of the damn rings on both arms. I'm like, you don't put all the cool shit in the fucking trailer. Like, I don't know who's cutting these damn trailers, but stop doing that shit.
Actually, no, that was Mandarin. That's a
You sure?
flashback. That was
All
a
right.
flashback
It looked
because
like
that
it
was
looked like Shang-Chi from the back.
no, that was Mandarin
But either
when
way,
he was fighting for whatever. Remember, because
mm-mm.
the mom said that she was like,
But
you
all, but
are your
all, the,
father's
all
son.
my problem is
Like
like
you my son.
all that shit should not have been in the damn trailer though. I'm like, y'all show too much cool shit in the
Hmm.
damn trailer, and it's like by the time I get here, like, okay, that was in the trailer, that was in the trailer, that was in the trailer, that was in the trailer. There's nothing different from this fucking trailer.
Mm. Well, you see, Dr. Phil finna have a Iana Van Zandt show.
That ain't gonna work.
It's called House Calls.
He can forget that
I'm
shit.
just sitting here, TV on over here.
I,
I said,
I
wait a
saw
minute.
I saw Ilyana fix my life 2 damn times. I saw the one with DMX. He
Oh
called
man,
that. Oh goddamn! I laughed so fucking goddamn much throughout that whole episode because of DMX.
man,
And then
he went in.
I saw another one of Ilyana fix my life, and it's like these people straight up called this woman to the house to help her fix their life. And Ilyana, I guess she fucking quick, and she like, yeah, I can't fix that shit. She does look like, yeah, no, we can't fix that one. But
Hey,
and speaking of movies, like I did see, I saw Candyman.
now how did you see Candyman?
I went to the movie to see it.
What? You went to the movies?
I went to
I
the show.
can't believe it.
Yeah, I went to the show.
No, I couldn't believe. So you went. So when did you go? You went like late night when
I
nobody
went
was there.
like in the
Uh,
afternoon, evening. It was cool. Like around like 5 o'clock.
oh, okay,
And
okay. So how did you feel about it?
all right, first things first. I'm sitting there. I'm watching trailers. Like this motherfucking movie had like 10 damn trailers. I swear.
Welcome back.
Like
Where you gonna
by
see it
I
at?
went to St. Charles, but like by the time the movie started, my popcorn was gone. I was kind of heated.
You're
I'm
like,
like, damn.
Dad, you
Like
gotta
I
get a
saw
whole
more
refill.
trailers for any damn thing. Yeah, I literally did. But I watched the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this movie, it had a cool premise, but a
Mm-hmm.
lot of like the stuff that they should have kept like secret, they
In
revealed
the
in the damn
trailer.
trailer. So like, oh, the fact that the kid is the little boy from the first one, like, oh, really? I'm not surprised, motherfuckers. You already showed us all in the trailer like 2 years ago. And then it was like, okay, there's that. Then there's, oh, we had the
Mm.
mama from the first movie come back, like, oh, that was in the trailer. Okay.
Oh.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
it
so
was her.
wait. So spoilers if you ain't know. So basically, the man that's in the movie
Yeah.
is the kid
The little baby from the first Candyman movie.
that almost got stole. They got stolen from Candyman, and the
They got
mama
yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I gotta go see it.
Yeah, but like they don't reveal
Now I
that
gotta
up
go.
until like they don't reveal that part of the movie, but they already showed that in the trailer, and it's like, oh, it doesn't come up really until like the last like 30 minutes. And then like, oh, he goes see his mom, played by the same lady, mind you. And that's like one of like the best parts of the movie is that, oh shit, she's here. Awesome, right? But she's only here for like 5 whole minutes.
10 minutes.
And it's like, oh,
Mm.
like the trailer showed that like, oh, Tony Todd gonna be in this motherfucker. 30 seconds. At the very end.
Yeah.
30 fucking seconds. Granted, he still had on that badass fucking coat. But I was promised Candyman and I only got him for 30 seconds. I was kind of like,
Mm.
the movie was kind of mid.
Okay, I'll wait.
Like it was just mid. It's like the first one was really, really good. The two sequels was all right. And yeah, they still kept everything from like the two other sequels and shit, but like they straight recounted fucking Candyman story like the fucking 3 or 4 fucking times in this damn movie.
Why? We already know the story.
We already know. It's like you already done told it like 3 times. Like, oh, we got to recount the story again. It's like, oh my fucking god! Like,
Mm.
you don't have to do it fucking 13 times in the damn movie. Just do it
So they
once.
basically had like jump cuts, and then dude end up he was trying to have him to be the next Candyman, right? Right.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, dude! Like,
I guess the movie, like I seen, and then you know what? It was an interview that just came out
yeah,
with old girl, and I said, oh, let me. All right,
I would. I mean,
spoilers over.
I wouldn't pay to see that movie again, but man, dude, like, yeah, it wasn't that good. It was alright. It wasn't that good.
Okay.
It was mid. It's like, you know how you go to IHOP for pancakes,
And the pancakes come
and
out, they ain't piping hot like you want them.
yeah, you can tell these motherfuckers was heated up in the micro or some shit or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. That's how this movie was.
Man.
It wasn't that good. It was alright.
So I wish Breezy was here for this because we didn't talk about this last week. But
What's
I
up?
did a little research and I saw that the black creators, a lot of creators, basically if you ain't white on Twitch, you getting railroaded. You getting hate rated. And Twitch ain't doing nothing about it. Like
Twitch doesn't do shit about anything. You had girls doing the hot tub shit, then they went and banned it after, oh, they got so much online backlash. Girls looking fucking, microphones and shit. They don't touch that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, Twitch really don't moderate shit. They just like, how much money am I getting off your revenue stream?
They brought the
If we
girls in
if,
the to the back.
and it's like unless they
You know that.
unless Twitch is getting some money off of you, like why you think that for the longest they didn't want to get rid of Dr. Disrespect? They didn't want to get rid of him. You know why? He was pulling down money. And they got a nice chunk of change off of him every time he went online. So they didn't want to get rid of him. That was why he was able to do all the shit he was doing. And the only reason they took him down was because of some bullshit. And it's like, look, we're gonna retroactively ban you and we're gonna make you leave, right? And what did his ass do? Less than 24 hours later, right over to YouTube, and Twitch is like, they seeing that you got motherfuckers that's going over to YouTube and going over to, because Mixer died, and they let everybody from Mixer come back. And it's like, now you got to deal with Facebook gaming, you got to deal with YouTube and shit. And it's like, they ain't trying to cut none of these motherfuckers that's bringing them money. They're not trying to cut them. But, you're a guy that,
Did Ninja go back over?
Ninja took his ass right back over to Twitch after being on Mixer. After Mixer fell, and everybody was kind of pissed that, they basically gave him all his shit back, and he didn't have to earn it or nothing.
They was holding that. They was trying to ruin him at first.
Yeah, and it's like Mixer couldn't just sustain itself.
I don't know,
but it was kind of some bullshit because it's like unless it's much like the Pittsburgh Steelers over there on Twitch. If you're a top earner or a top money maker, you'll be protected. You will always have a spot. But if you're a low level scrub or you somebody that's starting out but you don't bring down a big enough audience, fuck you. First time you fuck up, you're cut.
But see, this now they're circumventing their own terms of service. So
they can do that because it's their own company, and I get that. And it's a lot of moving the goalposts. But like, only way people really going, they really want to make a change. Like, oh, you gonna take off a day? All that's gonna do is make motherfuckers that do not have that opportunity. They're just gonna do shit that day.
Yeah. But I feel like it's to the point where
if you want to see some real change over there, hit them motherfuckers in the wallet. Just up and leave.
Everybody got to get up off of there. Everybody got to leave.
Go to fucking Facebook gaming. Go to fucking YouTube. Go anywhere the fuck else. You want to make an impact? Fucking leave.
I feel like we need to just go ahead and make our own Shout out to Isaac Hayes. We got to start making our own platform. Like Isaac Hayes Jr. We got to make our own platform. He got the fan base platform.
If you want shit to change, get up and fucking do it. But I'm gonna take a day off to protest. That don't do shit. Because you're gonna be right back tomorrow. You're gonna be right back tomorrow, and then everybody else that is not at the top, they just gonna stream hella hard that day because we know so and so ain't here today, so I'm gonna stream 2 times as much. Because
and a lot of the top white creators ain't finna.
The top
white creators ain't finna come over there.
They ain't finna.
Swift are gonna keep going. What's the name gonna keep going? They not finna stop.
It's what it is. They just gonna keep going.
They not finna stop.
It does not fucking matter. It doesn't, because at the end of the day, all they gonna do is you protested for one whole day. All right,
basically,
and you back tomorrow doing the exact same shit that you left over. It doesn't fucking matter.
Basically, it don't stop. Like, you gotta, if you gonna boycott something, you gotta boycott it for good.
It's like, you know, people who like, oh, I'm gonna boycott this. Like, it's people like, oh, I'm gonna boycott Nike. It's like, no, you're not. You only gonna boycott to the next pair of fucking Jordans or Forces come out.
I still ain't listened to that. Like, I listened to Meek Mill by mistake, right? and I
I
cut it
mean,
off, and I made sure I was like, nah, I'm
no,
cool. And I forgive them, but I'm just like, nah, I'm cool.
yeah,
You know,
it's like okay, you want to make an impact them in their wallet. Stop buying that shit. Like people who was all mad at Nike and everything, that was like, all right, you know what? Like, and like that's something I don't understand with some people. They're like, oh, I'm protesting against Nike because they got Colin Kaepernick. So y'all gonna burn his jersey? I'm like, bruh, just sell that jersey to a motherfucker that want it. They
exactly.
already
Get
they
some
already
money.
got get some money back. Like Nike already done got their money off your ass. It don't matter. Just
Same
stop.
thing. Remember that scene in Straight Outta Compton?
Yeah.
And he was like, they rolling over our CDs. They already bought it. So
What the fuck is the problem?
exactly. So
I think it's shit like fucking dealership. Once it's off the lot, it's not my fucking problem anymore. I already got the money.
exactly. Either they gave me the money or the bank gave me the money. So it don't
But
really even
either
matter.
way, I'm getting paid. Oh, so you gonna protest by destroying my shit after you done bought it? It ain't my fucking
Mm,
problem no more. It's over. You didn't already
pretty
bought
much.
it.
Pretty much.
It's like that's the shit that just it don't make sense to me. It's like, oh, I'm gonna burn this jersey. I'm like, you could have sold that and you could have got some money because there's some motherfucker out there that would have bought it.
So um basically Aaron Greenberg had replied to this dude on Twitter, and basically it was talking about Starfield. Bethesda P. Hines suggests the door might still be open for the possibility for games like Starfield coming to the PS5 in the future. There are Xbox brands that exist on other platforms. Forms first and foremost, I think most important to know, Minecraft didn't just stop existing anything once Mojang bought Xbox. Hines said it's massively played game on all these other platforms. It's not a sorry you're never going to play this anything Bethesda again. Certainly, there are going to be things that you're not going to be able to play on PlayStation. Hines mentioned how Starfield was announced as an Xbox exclusive, but he also suggested the door might not be shut entirely on Bethesda games coming to PlayStation in some capacity. Starfield is announced as a thing that's an Xbox exclusive. I don't know if I would go as far to say if you're done playing stuff on PlayStation, but again, I don't know the answer right now. So here
Look,
go Aaron
look,
Greenberg, day one on Game Pass. Say Starfield will be launching exclusively on Xbox Series X and S and PC November 11, 2022. Game Pass members can play it on day one on Xbox and PC. I know we said this all before, and none of that has or will
man,
and
dude.
then
I mean, come on. Like we know that it's gonna be exclusive to Xbox for about a year, and then it's gonna go right over to PS5.
no. They said it's no. It's not. And Danny Pena said from Game Attack Ray, he said Xbox has been clear about this for months. People just don't want to
Yeah,
believe it. No,
yeah.
he said it right here.
That shit
It's
is that shit is gonna change. You know why? Because money. The
no, I
bottom
don't think.
line is green. Because they own
I don't
Bethesda.
know.
Yeah, Microsoft might own Bethesda, and they honoring their contract because for Deathloop because Deathloop was like what, like 90% done when they did the merger, and it's like, yeah, we developed this PS5 and it's exclusive, right? Deathloop by fucking after a year or a year and 6 months, it'll be on Xbox.
I don't think. But see, I don't think Xbox.
Well,
Xbox
see,
is
here's
well.
also Bethesda owns the following. They own Elder Scrolls, Fallout,
hmm
Doom, Wolfenstein.
hmm
They not finna fuck up their
I think
money
though.
with
I
those
think
two.
think those games are gonna stay multi-platform, but
They gonna have to because it's like you not finna fuck up your money. You
Starfield
would
is
be
gonna stay.
Starfield will be it won't be an exclusive for very long.
I don't think. I
I got a
feel
feeling
because it's just like
because
saying PlayStation. I mean, Spider-Man and Ratchet and Clank and Ghost of Tsushima is gonna be on. Well, technically, if you want to be technical, Horizon is on PC, but you
yeah,
have to play. Like you're going to have to pay to play those games on the PlayStation, or on the Xbox first. it's not going. They are very much going back to if it's if they buy in the studio, it's gonna stay exclusive to the platform. I very much
Not
feel like
entirely on Starfield.
well, Aaron
Like
Greenberg, he the boss. He said it ain't gonna never. It's never going to change. He said that it's
wait, wait,
exclusive.
wait till you see that. Hey, we're not making as much money as we normally should be getting because we
Yeah,
cut out that Sony crowd and they got more consoles than we do. So let's put that motherfucker over there.
well,
Because
PlayStation they left them wide,
remember,
the window wide, the door in the window wide open.
because
If Halo
we all know the bottom line is what
is
color
money,
is
is
green.
money. Yeah, you're right. But if Halo come through, they can close that gap. If Halo knocks it out of the park,
Halo has like defeated everything that fucking Sony has thrown at them on the regular.
well, I'm saying now
They
because
had Killzone, and then they fucked that up.
yeah, but
And
the
then
last two ain't been.
They tried with SOCOM. SOCOM couldn't do it.
But the last two of them, the Master Chief Collection and Halo 5, it left Xbox One in a bad place.
It
So
did.
now,
And that was like their
do or die.
That was their killer app. That was the stake at the top of the menu that they showed off for the Xbox One. And the motherfucker didn't work. And it's like, yeah, PlayStation just came through and was like, they had shit. Sony had the appetizer, and they had that multi-appetizer. So you got the quesadilla, the boneless hot wings, nacho chips, and the fucking, tater skins, and the fucking rattlesnake bites. You got all that shit. Then they brought the rolls. Then they brought you up to the ribs,
dessert,
the fries, the steak, and that big ass brownie.
Yep. With ice cream on top of it with chocolate sauce.
And it's like,
and they brought you a birthday cake. Just because then the person at the other table.
And then they had the finest ass girls come out there and sing you happy birthday.
And it ain't even your birthday.
Yeah, it's like Xbox, you came up with this steak, and Gordon Ramsay came out the fucking back, and I was like, I need to leave. That's the worst part of fucking Kitchen Nightmares. You eating a steak and then Gordon Ramsay come out the back of the kitchen yelling. You like, what the fuck? Nah, I want my money back.
Yeah.
And that's how it was for the Xbox One. It's like when it first dropped, it's like y'all didn't have shit. And when you started having shit, most of us we was dead set on PS4.
Already.
I mean, it's great now, yeah, but look at the price we paid to get here, and it's like by the time it fucking y'all could do anything, Sony had a goddamn stranglehold. And then also they got every fucking Call of Duty that came out got exclusive shit to PlayStation for at least a fucking year, and they still get it every year.
Yep, they still ain't changed now. That's why they pay so much for EA to come over there, because now you got what you call them over there, Battlefield.
Yeah, because it's like they don't. I mean,
which that just remind me of something. The beta is open. I think it's up on. I gotta go and turn this Xbox on. But
I did the beta for Call of Duty Vanguard. That shit was in there.
Yeah, that was cool. I like how they had. Let's talk about that. So, Champion, I didn't think that they was gonna be able to remix it and get it together. But Champion Hill, my God, they really. I don't know how they did it.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Wait a minute, what happened? Hold on. We're gonna take a quick commercial break with CMW Hayes.
With all confidence, look. Always a fake nigga calling other niggas fake. Look me in my face, not a smile, I ain't playing. Niggas won't trip, haters like that. Look what they did to Nip and Triple X. While others quit, stayed on our shit, the time is now. Notice on the door, landlord trying to kick me out. Back against the wall, I still keep a smile. Do it.
And they think that's supposed to make them be better than you.
Yeah. W. Hayes. Got my people with me. Yeah. For the fam 87 ETV. Talk business with me, know I've been the G. Know I say it from my chest, I rep the Midwest. Yeah. Niggas be acting like they tough, we not into that. You know, I'm from the liquor store, serving with the pack.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened, but y'all make sure y'all tap in, man. Beatz and Bitz Podcast Network is now on Spotify, Google, Apple Podcast. I say Apple Play. They ain't even look. It's Google Podcasts now. So we waiting to get Serizaku back in. I think we lost him, but we gonna hold on real quick and make sure. Um, let me see here. Where you at, big dog? So I want everybody to make sure y'all keep it tuned in, locked in with us. I appreciate everybody that's been tuning in over the last few years. Like I said on the last episode, you know what I'm saying? We wouldn't be here without y'all, you know what I'm saying? We wouldn't be here, by the grace of God and y'all supporting us, showing up every day to the live streams, every week to the podcast. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. The team appreciates y'all. The network appreciates y'all. And yeah, what else I gonna tell y'all about, man? And if y'all got suggestions and topics and things of that nature, let us know. You know what I'm saying? This is y'all show just as much as it is our show. You know what I'm saying? We want y'all feedback. We want y'all to come on here with us. We want y'all to let us know, like, talk to us. We not a wall. We not this ain't a dictatorship. You know, let us know what's up. So yeah, man. What was I finna say? So I'm gonna give my take on the Call of Duty Vanguard beta. I mean the alpha. The alpha was tight. Champion Hill was basically like a round robin team deathmatch, where you got like duos and trios, and I think they might do quads where you running around. They stole it from Battlefield. You know what I'm saying? They stole it from Battlefield, and basically, you get so many lives, and then you go and you and your teammates, y'all, had to stay alive until the end. So I think on the last game, on the second night I played, I ended up winning, and it was a fight because I was playing with randos. I didn't get really a chance to play with nobody, and um, and it was crazy, but I had a great time playing it, and I want to see what the other modes that they have on Call of Duty Vanguard. Like they actually won me back because I was done with Call of Duty Vanguard, to be Call of Duty for real. I'm still getting Battlefield. I'm getting Halo Day and Date. Got the what I'm saying, got the Series X in the cut. So but Vanguard got me interested. You know what I'm saying, and I might end up snatching it up because I was thinking about doing Destiny, but Destiny is so tough. Like you got to do a lot of. It's the same thing with Avengers and all of that. You got to do a lot of grinding and a lot of work in those games. Same thing you got to do. I feel like with Call of Duty. You definitely got to do a lot of work with Call of Duty. I don't know why. Hold on, but yeah, and still, I had a good time playing. It's I realize now you got different. Ooh, you got different. You got different facets now of online multiplayer games. Like you have games that are casual. You can just jump in, play a couple of games. That's it. And then you got games that are, a little bit more hardcore. Like you got the looter shooter, your Destinies, your Godfalls, your Avengers, you got all of that. So it's just so many different things, so many different games now that we could play. So many different systems, so many different platforms, it's just so much. It's a lot. And if you ain't ready for it, you know what I'm saying? You know, you gonna get left behind. I don't know what to even tell you. Like you gonna get left behind. Um, what else been going on, man? Just get ready for Dragon Con, y'all. It's finna be dope. Like it's finna be dope. I can't wait. Um, I don't know if y'all can tell how excited I am, but man, it's finna be dope. Man, I can't wait to get this content off. I can't wait to travel again. We staying safe. Best we can. Just excited, bro. Like I'm gonna just tell y'all, man, if you can, whether you do it now, best as you can, safe as you can, or later, after the quarantine and everything go kind of goes back to normal. I'm gonna just tell y'all, like, go travel, get outside your city, get outside your comfort zone, get outside of where you're from. And if you can, if you young, man, go, you know what I'm saying? Go somewhere else to school. You know what I'm saying? Like go, you know what I'm saying? Go out, um, you know, travel, go somewhere, do something with your life. You know, get out there and see what see what see what the world has to offer. Don't be afraid to jump out there and to experience what's out there. Now you're gonna have to work hard. You're gonna have to work hard, you're gonna have to sacrifice, you're gonna have to do all of that. Like you're going to be uncomfortable doing the hard work. But if you could get past it and you can meet different people and make different connections and network and do all of that, because what it's hard to do it from home because you familiar with everything. Everybody pretty much knows everybody. And if people don't like you, they don't like you. It's hard for you to, move around and get money and stuff like that. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like if you move, you get a chance people to miss you and then they get to see you other places. So it motivates them to want to get next to you and get with you, and you get away from the riffraff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and do it while you young. You know what I'm saying? Protect yourself out there. Um, learn to date, but also be able to what's the word I'm looking for? Stay on your purpose. Don't be afraid to let people go. Um, you know, and that's and that's pretty much it, man. Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, what else have Big Killzone been up to, man? Because um, who was that texting me? um, what else I've been up to, man? Watching Godzilla, Singular Point. You know, about to read. What else am I? What else, man? Because I'm kind of put on. I got in the podcast mode, so now I'm getting in. Way of the House Husband. They actually did a live action version of it on Netflix. So I'm finna watch that. I don't know if y'all follow me on Instagram, but I got the Hori like the Pro Pad or whatever, the Split Pro Pad. So now I don't have my big hands can actually control the controller, and it's pretty nice. What else, man? Been really digging in the crates in the Yu-Gi-Oh lately. You know what I'm saying? Like got deck building and on Magic. A lot of different stuff going on. So hold up, Serizaku is back,
Sorry
man.
about that.
I was finna come. I was about to come down there, bro. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. I'm
Yeah,
over here trying to. I'm holding down the podcast. Like, man, it's been
yeah.
10 minutes. I'm finna put
I'm
my
sorry
put my
about
shoes
that.
on.
Sorry
It's
about
all
that.
good.
Yeah, I ain't mean for that to happen, but like what were we talking about? Oh,
Call of Duty. I gave him my little analysis on it. I was saying,
yeah,
break it down. How did you feel about it? How did you feel? I broke it down pretty
that
much
was
telling them what it
good.
was.
That was good. I'm like, all right, you already got they're gonna get $6 because I ain't got shit else to buy right now this year.
I'm low key thinking about pre-ordering Battlefield because the beta is on right now.
I don't
So
know, man. I don't know about that Battlefield one.
I mean, they really ain't let me down. Really, the last few have been good. It's just that they they try to do way too much.
Yeah,
And it was still good. I mean, from Hardline to Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5. I remember playing Battlefield 5 at the Palladium when I went to E3. And they moved out of the event hall, right?
yeah,
And I was just like, we had to put like the Palladium. This is where Biggie performed. This is where everybody and their mama performed at. Now I'm thinking it's like an amphitheater in there, and they had the little the theater, but that was where the press was. The outside is where they had everybody else at, and then they had us go over to this little area where Battlefield 5 was, and that's when I knew Anthem was finna be trash because they had was like a little queue and a little place you can go sit down and play the listen to no, not play the game, but watch a little video of it. And I
hmm
was like, oh man, but I went and played Battlefield 5 on this souped up PC, and man, it's Battlefield 5 with like the mode that they had, like I forget what it was called, the theater or war, whatever, where it was like over like the matches were over several days. So you might have started out in the trenches, then you go up to the mountain, and then you go. I was like, man, I'm hooked. So the beta went live yesterday. I don't know if anybody is streaming it right now. You know, I don't know if anybody. Let me check because I looked, but I didn't see nobody streaming it.
yeah,
So I don't know. I might have to get up on that. But what was I getting ready to ask you about, man? Oh, man, what was I finna ask you about? It was something I was finna ask you about. Oh, did you read Batman '89 yet?
yeah. I read through it. That was great. That was
Prince
great.
is in there as Party Man.
I mean, come on, how could he not be? I mean,
Yo, that was
that.
crazy. I'm
I
waiting on
mean,
issue two.
that album is still in there. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I mean, like I was listening to Party Man the other day. I'm like, I straight like want to just like go to a museum. I straight just want to hire a 6'8" motherfucker with a boombox, play Party Man as I'm doing all that
yeah,
shit. I just want to do that shit
yeah,
so bad. I'm like, I want to do
yeah,
that shit so bad. I want to do that. Like, I just want to go up in there and be like, Lawrence, some music.
yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Um, Speaking of that, they showed the first images of the Injustice movie, and I don't know, like, I don't know how to feel about that, and I really don't know how to feel about it because their NetherRealm is gonna go with Mortal Kombat 12.
I don't
Um,
I don't know. Like Mortal Kombat, the way 11 ended for me, I think Ed Boon is done, and I think I think I can walk away from it now. And it's done what Street Fighter has not been able to do. Hell, it's done something that a lot of video games haven't been able to do. Fucking end.
But you know that
They can continue it, but like for me, 11 was it. I can walk away with my head held up high. It's been a great run. I'm good. I can walk away. Because Street Fighter, I'm like, when I look over at Street Fighter, I think of WCW 2001. I think of a dying company. Because Street Fighter won't go past 3. 3 was like it was supposed to be the perfect evolution of the franchise. And they continue to go back to fucking 2. Street Fighter 2 is like that fucking guy who was a standout in fucking high school.
superstar.
He was great in college football. He was great. And Street Fighter Alpha was his high school years. And then Street Fighter 4 was like Street Fighter 3 was him. He went to the NFL. He was lit, but it only lasted about a year and a half. He gets that career-ending injury, and then he wants to constantly relive his fucking glory days.
Yeah.
That's Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of like, can we get past the fucking 3, please? Because I'm like, they too fucking afraid to do it because then they actually got to do some work.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Capcom's problem. They don't want to do no damn work.
How do you feel? I saw a still from Dragon Ball Superheroes, and they tease Super Saiyan God Gogeta fusing with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And if the name of the next movie is to be believed, I don't know.
I don't know. They supposed to. What?
Hayes stepped in the chat.
What's
Yeah.
Up? For the fam, get it by any means. Going Jordan, rocking 6 rings. Blue Game 12s on Montclair lounge pants. With a white tee round my neck, the Jesus piece. Building like Noah's Ark, they ain't wanna believe in me. Give me some time, but it's blowing up like TNT.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. Serizaku, Killzown, what's the word? Beatz and Bitz podcast. What's up?
What's going on?
Great.
Man, just in here
What
chilling.
you talking about, man?
We was talking about what we was talking about some everything. We had talked about Kanye already, like we talked about on You Ain't Lying. Talked about what else did we talk about? We talked about a lot of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
We talking about we talking about Dragon Ball, and we talking about they got this little side series called Superheroes, right? Where they got everybody from the past, present, the future, everybody in there.
It's supposed to be this movie, and they're like, oh, they supposed to be focusing on Gohan again. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna get my hopes up because every time we done tried, I'm sorry, I can't get invested in Gohan no more.
You ain't feeling it.
No,
because every time they done invested in Gohan and they gave him the ball and told him run with it, it's
he
we
always
need it.
fumbled.
No,
it sounds like St. Louis, don't it?
We got to get the ball back to Goku.
Don't it sound like Nelly in St. Louis, don't it?
For real. It's like, come on, man! Like we got more than just Nelly here, motherfuckers. Come on. That's my problem with Gohan. It's like I don't want to get invested with his ass. It's like every time they hand him the ball, they fuck it up. They like he don't move as much merch as Goku, so we're gonna get a ball back to Goku. It's like we just did all that hype for him,
Mm.
Yeah.
and we gonna that's like that'd be like, okay, Hayes got a concert, whole show. Hey, we need to put Nelly front row and center for this concert. Why? He's not even performing or anything. Well, he gonna perform one song and then you gonna do your set like.
Yeah.
Like
Dude,
what?
no, man, no. That people are invested to see him, not
Yeah.
meeting it, and it's like that's the fucking problem with Gohan. They have
Yeah.
fucked that up constantly.
Dang.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask y'all, man, if the real question is Gunna co-signing Ludacris with the mumble rap, man, and by eating on peanut butter.
Man, Ludacris needs. Look, I'm gonna just be real. I like
You
Ludacris
wasn't
when I
feeling
was
that
coming
commercial,
up,
bro?
bro. I was not feeling that commercial. I wasn't feeling nothing about it.
No,
What?
Wow.
I mean
Uh,
it's. I mean
It
it's a
was funny,
commercial.
bro.
Like it made me chuckle, but it's also like,
He
damn,
gave you the secret to the
yeah,
mumble rap.
yeah.
I knew they was putting something in their mouth.
I
Oh, you
figured it was just.
already
man,
I figured it was just like.
yeah, yeah.
I used to always be joking and saying, man, this sounds like it's something in their mouth.
Yeah,
And then now Ludacris and gave the sauce away.
yeah. I mean, shit. It's gonna be a thing for a little while, and it's gonna be like fucking auto tune. Everybody was like, we need to do auto tune, do the whole album auto tune. What was T Pain's gimmick then became the standard.
Nah, it was just funny
Hey,
to me. I'm like, hell no, like they straight had this boy put some peanut butter in his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Made it
man,
sound like the mumble rap, and then had Gunna co-sign it. I'm like, yeah, they wild.
oh, man. You know what? Oh, so apparently I was watching. Shout out to Mr. Weenie Productions. He a Power Ranger YouTuber. Um, and that's his name. He said that Hasbro, since they got Power Rangers, is separating from Toei. All they show, the next show, the movie, um, the cartoon, all of that
Yeah,
is gonna be separate from all original footage.
wow.
No more
That shit is,
adapted.
that's gonna be expensive as fuck.
What's the reason?
Well, that's because they don't want to split the profits. Because Hasbro is all about.
Yeah, because when it was under Bandai, Bandai was firmly under Toei,
Basically, so it
and
wasn't
it's
really.
like you want to
And
use the license because they got to get the molds from Toei to do stuff. They got to get the suits. I mean that if you want to kill your whole show, go ahead.
Yeah,
I don't
Like
think they're gonna kill it. I think that they're gonna
you got a system that is proven to work, even with a shitty ass season. You have a system that already works. Don't fuck
Mhm.
with it. They need to leave it alone. Just keep doing what you're doing.
fact.
Cause it's like you want to change from doing basically they going from having their own gimmick to we're gonna do the whole show on auto tune.
Yeah,
You know that most people don't want that, but you about to fuck up and do this.
yeah.
I wouldn't do it. It is not in your best interest. Keep doing what you've been doing. The system is proven to work.
Yeah. He said, "Don't
Mhm.
go with what worked."
I feel like
I mean, you
they
could do.
should take a chance.
I don't mind if it like okay, you want to take a chance with like the cartoon or whatever, or the comic book or whatever. That's fine because it's not going to be as expensive. But if you're having to, because see now, here's where the shit gets expensive. You already got to do the non fight scenes. Then you got to do the fight scenes. You got to do the fight scenes in the suits as well now. You have to do the Megazord scenes. you got to pay for pyrotechnics, and that's a whole damn awful lot of pyrotechnics.
Hasbro has the money. I think they're gonna start go. They're gonna cancel. They're gonna post.
I wouldn't do
I
that
think they're
shit.
gonna do the movie, and they're gonna do the new movie where they're gonna have a new team. They already said it was gonna be the new team is gonna reach back in time to get the old team. So you're gonna have all the old Power Rangers with the new Power Rangers. Then the new movie is the animated movie is gonna be off of the comics,
Yeah.
which to me is cool. So you know what I'm saying. So Hayes and Lil Hayes and all the kids can catch up on it if they ain't read it yet, which is actually pretty good. But I don't know. I don't know, Hayes. You might have to skim through it because it was real. Like people was getting knocked off.
It was
You
some
know what I'm
stuff in
saying?
it. It was
Yeah,
some stuff
boy.
in
It's a whole little scene. Spoilers if y'all ain't read it. So in another dimension, right? Tommy stayed evil. So he comes over and pretty much stabs the good Tommy all the way in the back.
Hmm.
Like that's the begin. That's the comic. That's it. That's the first issue. In front of Kimberly, his girl. I know you remember that. Hey,
Yeah.
stabbed him clean in the back and walked off.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, boy.
that's just how it start. We
Yeah.
ain't even gonna get into everything else. How he took the Green Ranger and the Power Ranger, the Green Ranger and the White Ranger, and made a whole new suit and a whole new Megazord and everything, and flattened the world in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when like it get deeper and darker after that. So it's still getting real. Folks still getting jacked up, still getting hurt, still getting killed. Like
Yep.
um. So the I forgot. China uh has put a 3-hour weekly video game limit on children.
Really?
So you can't play it. They can't play it during the week
Who is over
online.
China, man? Is that King Jong Nudu? Is that
No,
him
that's
over there?
Korea. That's Korea.
That's North Korea.
Oh, that's North Korea, huh?
I mean, yeah, like
So who the president over there in China?
um, Xi Jinping, I think is his name.
hmm
No,
But
I just was asking because I just be trying to see because I know China real strict, man.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
not playing. They don't. But see, they ain't playing.
your kid only can play 3 hours of video games a week. I'm like, what?
Well,
Yeah.
that's because they say they got a thing where it's video game edition. So the kids
You
they
can only have a
going.
certain amount of kids too.
Yeah,
Yeah. So what's happening is because the mamas and the daddies had to work so much, the kids they run through their homework, and then the next thing you know, you turn it around, and they had a cafe basically because
The
folks
damn it don't
either
even be on the internet like that. They got like a black
I
internet.
mean,
They got a
yeah that too.
like honestly, like
over there.
I mean, if I was a parent, like yeah, my kid couldn't play video games during the middle of the week unless like oh you had what's name. Like the only way how I was raised was you could play video games on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You could also do it maybe if you had a whole week off, that was different. But also, it's like you had to you had to have your homework done,
Chores
chores
had to be done. Everything had to be done before you turn
for
the
you could
game on.
exactly, and it's like I get it, like that's how I'd be as a parent. But I'm like the government telling me my kid can only play 3 hours. I'm like I don't know about that, man.
How is they even gonna monitor that though?
Online,
Yeah,
they can play offline, but they don't even have a lot of offline games because a lot of stuff don't get past the censors.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like they won't even let Nintendo come over there for real because
no,
they know a lot of that stuff will get past the censors in its single player, so they know it. They plan for this type of stuff early on.
Mm-hmm.
So like they've been bootlegging and ramen and everything else over there in China,
Oh,
but that's why they locked down the internet because now you know unless you got a VPN and a like a T1, because they throttling everything, they looking at everything, they busting in your house. They don't
Wow.
play over there.
Yeah, they don't.
They do not play over there.
And I'm just like, because I'm like, if I had kids like right now, you can't have no online system. You start off simple. You gonna get the Sega,
Mm-hmm.
and
Wow.
if you can take care of that, then you get the PlayStation.
Well, it's definitely
Mm-hmm.
age, and then they start off young now playing games, so they come out the womb playing games.
Nah, I'm like, I mean, like me as a kid, yeah, I had video games, but also I had books that I read. I had
Yeah,
coloring books and shit. Like I had all sorts of stuff to do.
yeah, it was a different time though, man. And these phones is ruling now, and these
Oh
tablets, these
yeah.
phones, these computers, these laptops, these these games. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
man.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They don't. I mean, I say this. I see kids younger and younger and younger having phones, and I don't understand it.
Oh no,
I'm
like
saying
I
they
used to
coming out knowing how to do
like
it. You know. So,
I seen parents, like because like the job that I used to have, like they would bring their kids in,
yeah.
and what I couldn't fucking stand is the kid being all loud and shit, like throwing a temper tantrum, and they just hand them their phone with Peppa Pig on. I'm like,
And
oh
that shit
hell
come
no,
on.
hell
And,
no. My
and
mama
that
would
shit
have
come
took
up.
me to the bathroom and told my ass up. She'd have gave me something to cry about.
For real. And then you had to come back in there, or else you was getting told up in front of the
And
person.
you be up there like,
And you, yeah.
and he said you need to be quiet right now. She give you that look like that. So I'm like, I know, like I'm like these kids they just doing what the fuck ever.
hmm
I'm like, oh hell
I can
no.
attest to that. I can show attest to that. They let these kids do whatever the hell they want to because
Man, tell
they
me about it.
Mhm.
At least I
man,
be man, we be trying to have some control over ours, but I know like for
Mhm.
the most part, during just summer
man.
vacation, the school really just started back for these kids. But during summertime, man, these kids was running wild west style.
Yeah. So I'm
They
like
was running
even
wild west.
I'm like my ass got sent to summer school. I ain't even need to be in summer
People
school.
wasn't even
Got
mad
sent.
this time around neither, cause they understand, man. This thing been going on for about a year and some change,
Yeah.
messing with their head and stuff, man. The kids been locked down, so now school kind of starting, but just like you said, I think for most people, kids is getting off all that stuff at like 9,
hmm
8,
Yeah.
8 or 9, or some people as soon as the sun drop, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They everybody go to sleep, go to bed.
Right,
You
'cause
know.
everybody gotta be up in the morning.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm like, you got to get kids something constructive to do, but
Yeah.
that like eventually I'm gonna be a parent at some point. I'm gonna be like, all right,
You
here what
know.
we gonna do. We gonna go outside
Yep.
and you gonna watch me push this mower. You have
Yep.
4 years before you gonna be pushing this mower. All right.
Yep.
They
And
gonna
you
just
gonna pick them
watch you
leaves
go
up
up
too.
and down.
Yeah, Hayes be boy. Every time I call, hey, where y'all at? The park. All right, y'all just got there. I'm finna pull up.
I'm gonna be like, look,
Yeah, fact though.
we gonna pick up all the leaves
He know
and
I'm
they go
always
are.
doing something. Moving and grooving with them, man. And we always doing something with them. But that phone though, that's a part of what's going on
Yeah.
in this culture right now, in this genre for the kids and this era for the kids. And I ain't really tripping, but it just get too much when they get too overly obsessive with it. That's when it
Yeah,
becomes a problem, man. When they don't want to go outside, when they don't want to do nothing. But
they
do
don't
that.
want to go.
No, man, you gotta move a muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta move a muscle other than your finger or thumb on a joystick.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna be like, nah,
facts,
we gonna read. We gonna do this.
Right. There's
facts.
always other
Y'all,
stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
y'all got to get up out of here
Yep. There
now.
you go.
Don't even trip. Get on out of here. Get.
Hmm.
get out. Get on out. I'm just saying. But yeah, it ain't, Um man, so y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about, man? I think I had to hold I held it down for you, sir Zaku.
I'm sorry about that, man. That don't
No,
normally
you good. I was trying to come over there. I ain't,
happen. I know, man.
Something
I
happened.
know.
yeah, his
Yeah,
whole thing. I thought something. He looked up like this. I was like, oh man. I started putting my clothes on. I'm
yeah.
over here.
My
My mom was looking at
my
me like
machine
this.
crashed. I don't know what happened with it. Like, it just crashed. Like, I think it just needed to be restarted. It's been on like a whole week.
Oh man,
You say
yeah,
for a week straight.
for a
Yeah.
whole week.
You
I
been
meant
tapping out that thing, man. You been tapping
I
on it.
I meant to turn it off yesterday, let it catch a break, but I forgot about it.
Yeah, yeah. Them updates be rolling in, but yeah, man. We got it. We got it all sold up. We ready to rock. We not gonna miss a beat. I appreciate you, hey, Sir Zaku, for we did the podcast. Shout out to we was trying to get Graham on there, Graham Giuliani. Shout out to him for coming on. And
Just me. Right.
yeah. And Sir Zaku, if you know some people that want to get on the show, man, let me, all you gotta do is let me know. I know you said you had a couple people ask, so bring them on through.
Yeah, I done had
I'm
some
about to
people
start.
ask.
I'm gonna start bringing some people in. We're gonna start switching it up because Hayes been killing it with the guests on UA Live, so we're gonna start having guests. And
That's
that's
what's
what I
up.
was pretty much saying earlier. The people could get involved too. So
Mhm.
um, shout out to StreamYard because they got a thing where now we could upload the show, and I'm gonna see if it'll work. We can have it on Facebook and Twitch at the same time. We gonna be outside, at Dragon Con moving and grooving. So
Yep.
um yeah, I can't. I mean, it's gonna be my second road trip because I drove from Cincinnati all the way to there and back. I was so proud of myself. And Cincinnati, you know what? I seen that Cincinnati had like a little scene too. I was looking around online while I was up there when I was at. But after the funeral, bro, I was knocked out. They were talking about let's go here, let's go. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to go nowhere. Like I ain't investigated a little bit first. I ain't been there since I was a youngin. But um I'm just noticing, man, that shoot, here, there, a lot of stuff is changing, man. They are gentrifying and rebuilding and doing. It's like I didn't even recognize Cincinnati when I went up there. I was like, dang, this ain't how I remember it. It was like, yeah, my
Yeah.
he was like, man, not the whole town, but most of it was changed. So and St.
A
Louis
lot
look
of
like it ain't
people
too far
now.
behind.
Yep.
Got a
So
problem.
I mean, we got some buildings that's falling in there. So, I mean, if somebody want to come do something with them, I'm like, okay, I don't see a problem with that.
hmm
Like, I
so
saw I saw like an apartment complex. I was like, ain't nobody
mm,
buying this motherfucker and using them. Like, this
mm,
is you inject
prime
some
real
serious
estate.
money. Like, that's money. That's money. Like, shit, I want to kind of do it. Like, man,
hmm
I don't know.
Well,
Good.
we got another one in the books, and
Yeah.
we'll see y'all next week.
You know it.
And we out. Peace.
Hit me up,